Hi again guys, and welcome back to my channel, Past Papers 101 with Miss Edwards. Today we'll be looking at the Cape Environmental Science Unit 2 Paper 1, May-June 2018. Remember, this paper consists of 45 multiple choice questions, 15 questions from Module 1, Agriculture and the Environment, 15 questions from Module 2, Energy and the Environment, and 15 questions from Module 3, Pollution and the Environment. So let's get straight into this paper. Question 1. Subsistence farming refers to D. Farming on a small scale. 2. Monoculture agriculture is characterized by C. Agrochemical usage and large-scale production. 3. The use of inorganic fertilizers causes environmental problems because they A. Are quickly leached out of the soil by rain. 4. Which of the following is not associated with organic farming? B. Soil salinization. 5. An agricultural practice which is done on hillsides to produce level areas and therefore reduces erosion is A. Terracing. 6. Planting the same crop year after year may result in D. Increased damage to crops by insects and diseases. 7. Sewage sludge would be unfit for use as fertilizer if it is contaminated with B. Heavy metals. 8. The gene for herbicide resistance can be applied to a wide range of crops. A benefit of adding this gene to crops in a chemical weed control program is that D. Weeds with the specific gene will not survive. 9. Which of the following statements does not reflect an advantage of aquaculture? C. It involves the introduction of exotic species into a new environment. 10. Which of the following are advantages of technology used in agriculture? The answer is B. Increased production and increased varieties. 11. Refers to the following diagram which shows a commercial farm with a piece of equipment labeled X. X represents A digester. 12. Which of the following features is most likely the direct result of lack of genetic diversity in a food crop such as corn? The answer is C. Increased susceptibility to plant diseases. 13 and 14 refers to the following graph which shows the average price of tomatoes in Trinidad and Tobago. The most likely reason for the increase in price of tomatoes during the rainy season is that D. Farmers lose their crops to flooding. 14. More water will be required for irrigation during the months of January to May. C. 15 refers to the following illustration. The figure shown by the graph. The results were obtained by students investigating the components of a 500-gram sample of soil taken from 4 different locations: II, and IV. 15. What is the percentage of sand in the soil sample at location 2? The answer is 20. 16. When water from the turbines of an electricity generation plant is pumped into natural waterways, it is referred to as C. Thermal pollution. 17. An environmental hazard associated with the use of nuclear energy is the production of A. Toxic waste. 18. A photovoltaic cell converts light energy directly to D. Electrical energy. 19. Which of the following is least likely to be a factor affecting energy use and supply? The answer is B. Individual households. 20. A joule is a unit of measurement for C. Energy. 21. Which of the following types of energy flows as charged particles? The answer is D. Electrical. 22. The persons that are most likely to suffer negative health effects due to the generation of electricity are those living C. downwind from a coal-fired power plant. 23. An incandescent light bulb used for lighting has an efficient rating of 5%. For every 1 unit of electrical energy consumed by this bulb, how much units of light energy is produced? The answer is A, 0.05. Which of the following illustrates the term potential energy? The answer is D, a body due to its position. Item 25 refers to the following graph, which shows the change in oil production and demand over a period of time. At what point is the price of oil likely to be highest? The answer is D. 26 refers to the following diagram. The diagram best describes B, cogeneration. 27. Hydroelectric power generation plants are difficult to implement throughout the Caribbean because these countries A, generally do not have large rivers. 28. How much more energy is utilized by industry than agriculture based on the graph which is shown? The answer is 80 megawatts. 29. The general trend shown in the graph is that D, the demand for renewable energy, will continue to increase. Item 30 refers to the following figures which illustrate the use of various energy sources in 4 countries, I, and IV. 30. Which country is most likely to produce long-lived hazardous waste? The answer is A, because it has nuclear power. 31. A mutagenic pollutant is one which B, causes chromosome alteration. 32. Which of the following factors may influence the effect a pollutant has on an organism? The answer is D, age, size, and immune response. 33. Which of the following metals is not considered to be a toxic pollutant? The answer is D, potassium. 34. Which international negotiation resulted in an agreement to phase out chlorofluorocarbon production? The answer is B, the Montreal Protocol. 35. An old building may have been painted with paint not considered to be environmentally friendly. The main constituent of such paint is that is considered hazardous is A, lead. 36. Which of the following statements represent disadvantages of incineration? The answer is D. It is very costly, it requires large land space, and it requires fossil fuels to combust the waste. 37. Which of the following statements represent disadvantages of phytoremediation? The answer is B. The process is cheaper than conventional methods, and after phytoremediation, plants must be treated as hazardous waste. 37. Which of the following statement represents disadvantages of phytoremediation? The answer should be C. The answer should be B. Insects can eat the plants, and after phytoremediation, plants must be treated as hazardous waste. 37B. 38. The organisms at T are based on the following diagram, which shows a biogeochemical cycle of lead and its pathway to humans. T is C, phytoplankton. 39. The overuse of pesticides can result in accumulation and magnification in organisms. Which of the following statements is true? C. Magnification occurs at higher levels of the food chain. Item 40 refers to the following experiment, which was conducted to investigate the effect of traffic density on the level of soot in the air. 4 locations were chosen. 3 of them were close to 3 different roadways and 1 in the middle of a national park. The description and traffic density of each location are shown in the table below. 1. A major highway, 750, an urban road, 120, a rural minor road, 10, and the middle of a national park, 0. One of the locations was used as a control. The state of each filter after the experiment is shown in the diagrams I, and IV respectively. The conclusion that can be drawn from the experiment is that the level of soot, B, increases as traffic density increases. 41. Item 41 refers to the following table, which shows some major types of water pollution. Category Y is most likely to be called D. Volatile inorganic compounds. Item 42 refers to the following graph, which shows the changes in density of a population of algae and pond fish. The pond water is supplied by a community river. Which of the following statements best describes the variations of the algae population? The answer is A. It increases sharply after the fish population decreases below 200 kilometers per square kilometer. Item 43 refers to the following graph, which shows the temperature changes over the past 1,000 years. What is the approximate difference in temperature between the year 1000 and 2000? The answer is 0.3 degrees Celsius. Item 44 refers to the following graph, which shows the concentration of methane in the atmosphere for the period 1850 to 2100. What is the approximate percentage increase in methane levels from 1850 to 2000? The answer is C, 78%. Item 45 refers to the following graph, which shows ozone concentrations over the period 1955 to 2000. Which statement about ozone concentration best describes this graph? The answer is B. It generally decreased over the period. And that is the end of the test. 45 questions. Thank you for watching this video. Please remember to study, share, like, comment, and all the best on your exams.